What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Why Body Nation. And there are over 2,000 new Dodge Chargers, not those EV ones, the ones that we all kind of grew up with and are driving right now. Over 2,000 of them still on dealership lots. We're using Car Gurus today because it allows us to see the oldest cars that have celebrated multiple birthdays. And I'm talking 700, 800 days on dealership lots, because remember, some of these are 2022s, most of them are 2023s, but hey, it's December of 2024 right now, and almost every single one of these cars you're going to see has celebrated a birthday on a new car dealership lot. Now, caveat here, a lot of these dealerships are starting to get a little bit shisty and starting to dealer exchange them so that it resets the listing, at that dealership versus at another dealership, because then that one lists it and then it starts the clock all over again. We'll get into that. So with that being said, if you're in the market for one right now, there's definitely deals to be had, but if you're going to buy one that's been on, if you're going to buy any of these cars, I highly recommend, as part of your deal, you're going to get to the you owe, we owe section, which is you as the customer owing the dealer and the dealer owing you. Make them get you new tires, new battery, fresh oil change, fresh fluids, basically a full pre-delivery inspection and service, not just the inspection, the service on the vehicle, so that when you drive it off the lot, the car isn't going to die in your garage that night because they put it on a jump box to get it off the lot. So that your car is not going to have oil in it that's just been sitting there for who knows how long, and maybe it's been test drove a couple of times, or tires that are flat spotted. So that is my warning to you. If you are in the market for one of these cars, you must go and check out Destroyer1320.com. We protect Mopars first, and then we've also started protecting all makes and models with partnerships with places like TrackHawk GPS. They provide a GPS and a kill switch solution, which I have on my Hellcat. I have had it on there for almost 2 years. And I even keep the kill switch on when it's just parked in my garage, like right now, because it's cold and rainy out. We got Jeep protection. We've got Chrysler 300. We got Durangos. We got TrackHawks, 1500s. We've got everything. We even protect motorcycles, boats, ATVs with TrackHawk. And we have all of our products as well. We are in the performance space as well. We have my AWE exhaust. I have this on my car. We have brand new ones listed on the site as well, through the correct process, so that if you order it, you're going to get a brand new one shipped directly to wherever you want it shipped. So that's all I'll say about that. This is exactly how they steal your Mopar. This is our patent pending plate right here. 18 gauge steel, laser cut, precision bent, and it prevents your neutral strap from being pulled, which is how they stole my Hellcat in 2021. So I've got one pulled up for you guys already. It is this one. 2022 in Illinois, or Indiana, I should say, Muncie, Indiana. It's a 22 Charger RT. They don't even have a price listed on Car Gurus. And this car, if you scroll down, has been at the dealership for 814 or 815 days. That is almost 2.5 years. This dealership, I would highly recommend, if you guys go buy this car or anything like it, a 22, a 23, these tires, no good. I would look at the paint. Make sure there isn't bird poop that's been on there for 1, 2, 4 months that's just burned into the clear coat. Especially like it has the satin roof that absorbs, bird poop and some other, stuff from the environment a lot quicker than the clear coat of your normal paint. So you can even tell this car is kind of dusty in the pictures. So if it's dusty in the pictures, I bet these pictures are 2 years old at this point. I bet you the brake rotors are more than just a light bit of corrosion. So those are going to be making some noise if you go test drive this car. I would even be checking for cracked windows. I would be checking for, weird like animals in the engine bay, rats and birds and possums and lots of different things, depending on where you live, like to go ahead and make their home in these cars' engine bays. I mean, you guys can see this. These pictures were taken when the car was already pretty darn dirty. So, I mean, this one, I pulled it up on their website just so you know it exists. This is the exact one right here. And, you know, it exists. You know, some listings on Car Gurus and Cars.com, some of them get a little stale. So you will look for cars that have been sold, or you'll find cars on here that have been sold. But I would say the majority are still listed. And you can find that by just going down, and sometimes it'll take you right to the dealer's website like this with the listing. Other times, like this one, it just took me to their generic dealer website. It offered me a discount or a coupon to go test drive a vehicle. So I might go do that at my local Dodge dealership just to get $50, pay for gas for, you know, half a week in the Power Wagon, whatever it may be. Let's go back and see what other crazy ones have been on the lot for a long, long time. You're going to see a lot of RTs and then a lot of base models. RTs, though, I mean, this Scat Pack, you can tell they're not really discounting these as much as I think they should be. I would reckon, as we say in the South, even though I'm not technically from the South, that some of these cars, dealerships are willing to go ahead and make some pretty stupid deals on. And by stupid, I just mean a lot of money off. And that is what you guys deserve, on top of them doing a full maintenance service, like as if the car had 50,000 miles on it. I would have them do that. And I know it's hard to get these dealerships to do that. What I wanted to do next is go over Scat Packs specifically. We can do RTs in a little bit too, but let's go to trim. Let's do Scat Pack wide body. Scat Pack, and then we have Daytona Scat Pack. That says Daytona Scat Pack all-wheel drive. We'll keep that on and just see what the heck pops up for that, because I don't think that exists. But let's check these out. You can see some of these dealerships, like there's a Scat Pack right here. This dealership is wanting to move that one because that's 10 grand off. If they're advertising 10 grand off, I would try to get even more off. These dealerships only offering, I mean, this one right here, that's a nice one. That looks like a one that probably has the plus package, probably has a lot of options because the sticker is 64. Trying to find, let's see. I mean, this is a swinger, it looks like. No, we're good. This should be a swinger. Yep. This one is a swinger. And they have it listed for, it's in California, but they have it listed for about 6 grand off. And that's a Scat Pack wide body swinger that originally people were trying to sell for well over, I mean, that's 588 days at the dealership. They used to be trying to sell this. Let's see if there was price changes. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't even go all the way back because this thing's been at the dealership for almost 600 days. But originally, 5-6 months ago, they were trying to sell it for a lot closer to sticker, and they basically just taken $1,000 or $2,000 off every couple months. Let's go ahead and see if this car is still at the dealership, because this is what you guys are going to do if you're going to try to pull this off. And this is the promo that I was talking about. Let's get rid of all that. Man, we're getting cooked here. 2023 Charger. Let's see. Yep, all right. So the swinger is still there. This one looks like they took some nice photos of it and they're offering 6 grand discount. But you got to, I mean, when you go to a dealership like this, you got to come in after looking at Car Gurus and saying, hey, I noticed that you have this 2023, here, and it's been at the dealership for, I don't know, 589 days. That's how you're gonna. I mean, this is even telling you where the pricing should be. 55 under 53 is what they're considering a great price, because you got to remember now there's a used car market for 22s and 23s. So Car Gurus and Kelley Blue Book and Edmunds.com, they all know, and so do these dealerships, know how much this car is going to be worth when they finally sell it to someone. It's going to get driven off the lot and immediately be worth 49 or 51 or maybe even lower than that. And you guys can do that. The VIN is right here. Let's see. Where is the VIN at? If they're not showing the VIN on here, we can just go here, and they, I believe, have to show. Yeah, so your VIN's right here. We'll even do it right now. We'll see how much this is worth. Edmunds, true market value. That is what I like to use. Looks like Edmunds. Oh, that's Carvana. I'm gonna skip that one. Edmunds true market value, and we'll do it by the VIN, and then we'll just put whatever the lowest amount of mileage is that we can. This is the Scat Pack wide body. We'll just do a zip code close to me. F8 green, black interior. This one does have some options. So quick order package, swinger. So it's going to be hard for us to price in the swinger unless it lets us. But plus, nav, tech. Let's see if we can do that. It's not great. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and skip that, and we'll just get a baseline. See if it'll let us do 500 miles. No accidents, my bad. Nope. Even though this might not be true, there may be actual problems with this vehicle. The tires, I would say, are the biggest ones. No mods, no other issues, but there could be. We forgot a no there. Let's go ahead and see what Edmunds is just giving us for kind of a normal wide body Scat that's a 2023. Let's see. 2023, it has the VIN, F8 green, 500 miles. See? Let's see. This is trade-in value. So this is saying that if you traded this car in right now, generally speaking, 47 to 49, private party, you can maybe sell it for 50 to 52. Dealer retail, it is saying that dealerships could sell it for 55, 56 grand. But as you guys saw, this car that has been on the lot for almost 800 days is at 58.9. So I would think that this dealership, if they were smart, they would come down at least a few grand. And then you do have a limited edition number. I think they made like 500 or 1,000 of each of these. Can't remember what it was, and I don't really care to look it up. But this one is not a bad vehicle. It's just that it's still, these MSRPs went way up. Dodge increased their MSRPs 50% from 2019 to 2024. And now people are wondering why these are so darn expensive. Well, that's why. So with that being said, now that we ran that rep, this is something you can do. If you're going to go buy a car, whether it's new or used, and the dealership has it listed, I would just launch that VIN right into Edmunds TMV, Edmunds true market value or appraisal value. It's right here, appraise my car. This is one of the best tools out there so that you don't make a bad deal. There's all the little bells and whistles, and there's all the other stuff the dealership tries to sell you. That's all, negotiable, and it is what it is. But this gives you a starting point at very least. Let's see what other gems are still on this here. I want to go lowest price first. These are all sponsored, so this won't be the lowest price, but yeah, so we've got some in the 40s for Scat packs. Now these aren't wide bodies. I mean, you used to be able to get a wide body Scat with a couple options for in the 40s back when Power Dollars in like 2021 and 2020 was going on. I mean, there's some. Destroyer gray one right here. Not a bad looking car. 59 as the sticker. 48 as what they're willing to sell it for allegedly. Let's go ahead and just look at wide body Scat packs here. Trim. Let's just go boom and boom. Scat pack wide body. And we'll do search just to make sure we get them all. All right. Ooh, there's a Destroyer gray one right there. That's pretty easy on the eyes. can see there's a big discrepancy right now. Some dealerships are like, yo, get this car away from me right now. And other dealerships are like, let it sit. Here's another one. Another, I believe, yeah, this is a swinger because it has the deep dish aluminum wheels, and they have it discounted for a clean $1,000. This one is not a swinger, but that one looks to be the Sublime Green. Let me know in the comments if you guys like the Sublime Green. Seems like the swingers are, there's one here in Memphis, in my state here in Tennessee. These wide, there's more wide bodies on the market than I was expecting. Let's check out that one here in Memphis. We'll see if it is actually at the dealership. See how long it's been there. So it's 540 days on Car Gurus. This is what I was telling you guys about. 347 days at the dealership. So that means either they relisted it or another dealership had it on Car Gurus, and then another dealership did a dealer exchange. They switched the car, or they just they sold the car to another dealership. Never titled it, but see if there's a price history. Yep, see they've been dropping it by $1,000 basically every month for probably all of 2024. Let's see if this dealership actually has it at the dealership. I gotta go test drive some vehicles. Woo! $19,000 off the Grand Wagoneer. That is pretty hilarious. All right, new Dodge. See if we can. Yeah, see. Whoa! They got. Oh my goodness! This dealership, Gossett, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and I think it's Memphis, Tennessee. Yep. Whew, Memphis, Tennessee. If you're looking for a Dodge Charger, I mean, they have 23 brand new ones. They've got a nice Destroyer Gray one right now. They have the Scat Pack. They have a few wide bodies in stock. Looks like they're doing like 15% off of the wide body. It looks like they're about 15% off of pretty much all of their ones. Let's check this one out real quick because this is one that's pretty easy on the eyes. This is a Daytona Scat Pack. Boom. Not a ton of. Oh, it has more, but okay. Not a bad looking one. I mean, these are coming down into the general price range of where, I would still try to get a discount, like, an extra probably $5,000 off and some type of service from the dealership, maybe an extended warranty because these cars been sitting for so long. But oh man, they have some serious Scat Packs here at this dealership. There's this one. Let's see. I mean, that's a nice spec right there. That's looking like my Hellcat. Let's see. Do any of these, do you think the Swinger came with the adaptive cruise control? Yes, it does. Okay. So that is nice. I mean, this Swinger comes with pretty much every option. Not every single option, but not bad. But I don't know. I don't know what y'all think, but I still think they're too expensive. 62 down to 53. I mean, Destroyer Gray is a sick color. Would recommend that one. This is a nice one here too. These ones are presumably pretty loaded up. I mean, this one has stripes, maybe a sunroof. I don't know how they still have so many though. This is insane. Oh, this has the carbon package and the sunroof. So yeah, it's got pretty much every option you can put on a Scat. As far as a wide body goes, that is it for them. So there's dealerships out there that are still just chilling on inventory. This is a much cheaper wide body Scat Pack right here. Pretty nice. I like this one. I wish it didn't have a sunroof. That one doesn't have adaptive cruise. They put sunroofs on like almost all of these cars though, so it doesn't surprise me that it does have one. All right. So think you guys get the gist of what's going on here. I mean, this one, 540 days on Car Gurus, 347 days at that dealership. Looks like that dealership was intentionally trying to gobble up Scat Packs, and that may or may not have worked out well for them. It seems like they may be hurting with all that inventory. This one is 12 grand off. Nice spec, triple nickel, nice satin hood and roof. Not a special edition, but that's fine with me. 12 grand off. Let's see. That's probably going to be about your best listing is 12 grand off, I'd say, for these wide body Scats. These ones, they're still going to try to get you with the wide body tax. Unfortunately, I mean, this one's in the snow. Damn. But if I were y'all, oh, this is a nice one right here. This one is in Oklahoma. See how long this one's been at the dealership. 267 days at the dealership, so it was possibly delivered in 2024, early 2024. But here, this is saying get it for 56.7. They have it listed for 59. So you guys saw we had a nice wide body Scat. This was the Swinger and had the VIN. This is saying that dealer retail at the absolute max, perfect condition, good to go, 56. Private party, your car max is going to be worth 52. Trade-in max is going to be worth 49. I would say probably lower than that because these dealerships are hurting people on trade-ins right now. This one is a very desirable spec in my opinion, though. Has the adaptive cruise. I mean, very nice setup, all things considered here. Sunroof. See, I don't like the sunroof because it hits my head. My head where it comes right here. Boop, my hair and my head hit it. So especially when I'm wearing a helmet. Oh my goodness. So if I got another Hellcat or a Scat Pack, I would have to get one without a sunroof because my current one is not great as far as that goes. Let's see. All right, folks. Well, I think you guys get the point. Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. This one is the 1320. Let's see how long this one's been at the dealership. 389 days, so it has had a birthday. Happy birthday. Nice purple 1320. Very good looking in my opinion. Very nice. Super B. Comes with the cool wheels. I hope these don't come with sunroofs because sunroofs is not the point of these cars. They come with subwoofers though in a race car. These are supposed to be drag cars. I mean, these cars, people bought these for $5 to $50 over sticker back when they were hot, and now, I mean, this is nuts. That is cool. I want to see if I can find some more 1320s, man. That is desirable. How do we search 1320? Can I put in? This search function has not been too kind. Oh, I could do purple exterior color. Let me see what they listed as here. I'm assuming it's just purple, but let's see. Yeah, purple, plum crazy, and then we'll see if these are at the dealerships. Let's see if there's any left. All right, exterior color. Let's go with purple. Oh boy. Okay, wait, they're not all. Okay, here we go. All right, California, not great. Let's see. This one is North Carolina, but they're only advertising $2,000 off. Hillsboro, I don't think I've worked with them before. This is the best deal I'm seeing in California. It's another one, right? Ooh, all right. Virginia, okay. I mean, these would be one that I would try to pick up if I mean, this dealership still has it listed for over MSRP, which is pretty hilarious. But Let me go nearest real quick. Closest. Yeah, so these are all sponsored. And then we have the over Wisconsin. Come on now. We got our one for 64 here. Okay, that is not a 1320. Then we've got, this is really the one right here. This one in Virginia is the move, I'm thinking. Bam. I mean, these things are sweet. I think the tires are definitely gonna be flat spotted though. The 1320 Super B. I think it is just the Super B, so that's my fault. But I mean, these things are sweet. I think that, you know, these ones are. I would say that if you could get this car in the 50s, you'd be in a good spot, because these ones will actually, in my opinion, retain some value. They are super limited, and they come with actual modifications from Dodge. They come with a good paint. They come with the 18-inch wheels all around. They come with smaller brakes up front so that you can fit the 18s or maybe even 17s up front. They come with hood pins. They come with some pretty cool decals, in my opinion. They're pretty much fully loaded from what I've seen, and they come with, I believe, some version of the trans brake, which you can find in like the Demon and the Demon 170. Let's see if this one comes with the adaptive. Yeah, they don't want to really. Okay, yeah, it does have adaptive cruise. So, I mean, this one is actually pretty desirable. Let's jump on their website and see. See, this is saying that you want to get it for 58 or less. This one's been at the dealership for 370 days. So happy birthday, right around it, right there, right around its birthday. Let's check their dealer website to make sure that it. Oh, okay, it went straight to it. Heck yeah. All right. So with that being said, I mean, this is one of the ones that I would consider actually jumping on. I'm kind of bummed that I'm putting this one on blast because I feel like someone's going to scoop this up now. But I mean, they've got to lower these prices. Like these limited edition ones, they were trying to sell for big markups. They're still on the dealership lots, and Chargers are more desirable. There are more Challengers available across the U.S. right now than there are Chargers, and it seems like people like the Chargers better, at least currently. So, whew. All right, guys. Well, that about wraps up for this video. Again, if you guys have a Mopar or are thinking about getting a Mopar, they can pull the neutral strap so fast and get your car off the X, out of your driveway, out of your work parking spot, out of a parking spot in the city or your tattoo shop or your gym or whatever so fast. So don't let them steal your Mopar how they stole mine back in 2021. That is why we have this company, and that is why we have made so many updates to our product so that it fits perfectly. It's thick metal, comes with security screws, and we now offer the TrackHawk GPS KillSwitch as well for a well-rounded theft deterrent solution. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Try to get a great deal out there. Don't be afraid to walk away from the dealership. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you for the next video.